Miss Fleming and her makeshift umbrella back at it. This is a box, if you didn't know. In this video, I'm going to read you your your math notes. So these first notes are going to be about 16.2, hopefully. Didn't exactly go where I wanted it to go. I think I can move this. Yeah! Don't mind me figuring out things. Alright, so you guys are doing mean absolute deviation this week. That was like one of the first things you started with. So without further ado, here are your notes. So understanding mean absolute deviation. A measure of variability is a single number used to describe the spread of a data set. It can also be called a measure of spread. One measure of variability is the mean absolute deviation, or MAD for short, which is the mean of the distances between the data values and the mean of the data set. So this is going to tell you how to find the mean absolute deviation, or MAD. So it says, the data represents the height in feet of various buildings. Find the mean absolute deviation for each data set. So step one, you need to add all the numbers together. So letter A has some numbers next to it. You need to add all of those numbers together and then divide by how many there are. So it looks like Mr. Bradley has added all of those together and it equals 591. And then it says, after you find that, then you need to divide by how many numbers there are. You can see there are 10 numbers, so you are dividing 591 divided by 10. That gives you 59.1. This particular problem wants you to round to the nearest whole number. So 0.1, 1 is less than 5, so you are not rounding up, so the number would stay at 59. That's just normal mean. With the mean absolute deviation, you're going to follow a little bit more of a step. So it wants you to fill out this table, and for step 2, it says take mean and find distance from number to mean. So pretty much what you're doing is subtracting. 60 minus 59 is 1. Actually, it's 2. So, no, it's 1. Sorry. Don't ask. You're finding the absolute value, which is explained a little bit differently in the other worksheet that I did on the other day. But 60 minus 59 is 1. 58 minus 59 is -1, but you're using the absolute value, so it's still a positive number, 1. 59 minus 54, or 54 minus 59 is -5. Again, absolute value will be 5. 56 minus 59 is -3, but the absolute value is 3. So what it's saying is it just wants to know how far the numbers away from each other, because that will give you the absolute value of like the difference. So he finishes that table, and it says calculate the mean of absolute deviation by finding the mean of the values in the second row of the table and then rounding to the nearest number. So what that means is you take all of those numbers under the distance from the mean, so that whole row, 1, 1, 5, 3, 4, 6, 3, 0, 3, 1, you add all of those together, which is 27. And again, there are 10 numbers, so you divide 27 by 10. And then again, it wants you to round to the nearest whole number. 27 divided by 10 is 2.7. If you look at that 7, 7 is higher than 5, so you would round up. So your mean of absolute deviation is 3. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. I explained it a little differently in my video the other day, but you're finding the difference or the distance from the number that it gives you and the mean. So the difference between 59 and 60 is 1. The difference between 58 and 59 is 1. To get to 59 from 54, you have to go up 5. 59 to 56 is 3. So you just need to know what the difference is between those numbers. or the distance between them. However you want to do it yourself, you can subtract and find the absolute value, or you can just be like, all right, 59 is 1 away from 60, boom, 1. If this is confusing or if you need it explained a different way, please just reach out to me or Mr. Bradley. One of us will help you. Whatever you need, we can help you with. But hopefully this all makes sense and you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm looking for the button to end the video. I lost it. Oh, it's a struggle here today. All right, bye.